Okay, guys, I had a viewer ask me to do a little bit more, show a little bit more on my well house. So I thought, well, I'll just show you how everything's hooked up and show you what I do when I come down here. Yeah, I've been at work all day, and I come in and wash my paintbrushes and stuff out. My water level is right there, which is about little over 900 liters, or about 230 gallons of water somewhere. I mean, yeah, about 230 gallons of water. When I come in here, the water, there's the well house, the well right there, comes up here. Turn this on. The water goes up this pipe and into the top of my tank over there. And the water comes out of my tank. When you turn on a faucet at the cabin, it comes down here, goes into this pump, through this filter, and then out to the cabin. And then here's my pressure tank here. And then I've got a water faucet there, so if I need to wash something or anything like that out here, I can. But I've been here for, I don't know, 48 hours, a little more than 48 hours, and that's all the water I've used. It was setting at a little over 1,000 liters. This is an extra pump that I've got. This is a 200, or it's a 1,000 liter tank. It's about 275 gallons when it's completely full. That's just a Harbor Freight pump. It doesn't have a pressure tank on it. This pressure tank down here, the bladder ripped in it. This pressure tank over here was in bad shape. It'd been out in the weather a lot. And I just put this tank on, I ran my line. This stainless steel line is the factory line for Harbor Freight, and I just tap into it and come over here. And it's got, I can't get down that low. But normally it's about 50 pounds, but I've been washing dishes and flushing toilets and things like that. Like I said, I just got through washing all my paintbrushes and stuff out. But I'll show you, let me do it this way real quick. I just run the water hose out the door, and I'm going to turn on the water and let it run for just a second. Okay, it's popped on. And there's off. And for those of you who haven't seen this setup before, that's only a 16-foot water well. I dug it myself. I built my own little drilling rig. And the reason that I stopped at 16 foot is I started running into a lot of river rock. You know, a lot of rock the size of my fist or bigger. And I even went so far, let me turn this off in case I take longer than I think. I even went so far as to make, it's kind of like a, I'll show you what I made. And I was trying to get some of the, you know, because it wasn't just rocks the size of my fist. There's a lot of rocks like this. And I was trying to get a lot of that stuff out of there. And I made this. It's got about an inch and a half lip on it there. And so I could kind of turn it like a corkscrew and scoop up some of those rocks and then pull it back out. Which, and this is the last thing I was using. It's still hooked up onto the, it's got a T at that end, and that's just gas pipe. But that's, boy, it's a lot of weight. You get a little bit of rock on that and all that steel pipe. And I tell you what, I hurt my shoulder doing that. And these are the different little drops that I made. And these used to be real sharp. See how that's all bent over? That's from hitting rock. And this used to come out to an absolute point. It used to have a point there. And there's a one-way valve inside of here made out of an old tire. And these were, you know they weren't like that. That's from beating on the rock. I just tried different things to smash the rocks. you know, just to literally beat into them. I even made this thinking, well, and boy, it's heavy when you start getting that on the end of a 16-foot deal. And see, I built kind of like a cutter here on the end, and I could spin that and kind of trying to scoop up some of that rock, because I couldn't get it to come out of the ground. And that's why I stopped at 16 foot. And I had a real good vacuum cleaner and a 1/2-inch piece of PVC pipe, and I could suck the water out of that thing, you know, so just trying to see what I had. And it was, I don't know, it was amazing though. But I average about 75 gallons of water every hour, part of the year. And part of the year, about 25 gallons of water an hour. But if you're even conservative at all, you know, like I said, you don't use that much water. Now, I mean, I use more water now than I used to when I was in the travel trailer, because we have a real toilet, a real shower, and, you know, full-size kitchen sink and everything. But it works great. It works fantastic for us. And, you know, this is a full-size tank, and I just basically, I bypassed. That's all I did. And I've got 25 pounds of pressure on it, and there's the date I put it in and everything. And it's 120 volts, 16 foot. And I hope this helps whoever that was. I can't remember. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. Whoever was wanting to know. I hope this helps them, and I hope it helps somebody else. And this is just a little building I built to put everything in. It's got 3 inches of foam, and then I spray foamed everything, and I put a little concrete pad in here. And it's about 150 foot from here. Oh, it's more than that. It's about 175 foot from here to my frost-free. And then over to the cabin's probably another, I don't know, 30 foot to where 30 or 40 foot to where it goes into the back of the cabin. And it does great. Well, you guys, thank you so much for watching and asking questions. Is anytime you guys have a question, just ask me, and if I am able to, I will make a video for you. Y'all take care, and thanks again.